It's that time again. Yeah. Ya es la hora. You know, power hour. Ponle atención, class is in session. Tune in for an hour, maybe more, that's a blessing. Learn from the captains and the leadership. Flee from religion, cause them churches never teaching everything you learn for your benefit. Line upon line is a requisite. Never take a deficit, yeah. That mean you take a loss if you stray from the way. You get the understanding if you study every day. Apply what you learn and bless when you pray. There's one interpretation, man, it's say what it say. Ya viene el tiempo, entra para el templo. Aprende del maestro con talento. La Biblia es el centro, usando a Israel como instrumento. No te pierdas en doctrina como viento. Estudia y ora y aplica. Tiempo para Dios, ven, hace una cita. Escritura dinamita, morenos y hispanos israelitas. Oye cómo explica Israel unido en Cristo para la vida, nunca se divida. Tune in, it's the power hour. Learn your family history, don't be a coward. Yeah. Tune in, it's the power hour. I said learn your family history, don't be a coward.
Yeah, history to learn. It's the power hour. The 11th hour. Tune in to your history. You know it ain't no history. Power hour. The 11th hour. You gon' let it to history. 11th hour. Power hour.
When you look in the mirror, what do you feel? Fearlessness, austerity, masculinity, godliness. But what does your beard say about you? Get definitive results with the bold, natural sense from the manly badge of dignity beard oil and ignite the king in you, because it's important to look how you feel.
Hey, shalom, shalom. Most high in Christ bless. Come on, man. What time is it? It's the power hour.
Hour.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm Officer Nehemiah.
Hey, Officer Rouvain.
Officer Joe.
Hey, all praises. Hey, all praises. Hey, we got
Hold on, wait. Wait a minute.
We got
to select. I mean, don't forget me now.
Toby, my man.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me, my man.
Oh,
Officer
man.
Tobias in the building.
Okay, all praise, all praise.
Got threw his back out.
Claw have mercy.
Hey, but he
No
was
diddy.
saying he was working out. All praises. He was burning the fat. So all praise to the Most
All
High.
praises.
Right. Yeah,
Burn the
man.
fat.
Yeah. Burn the fat. Burn the fat. Of course. Hey, we got a fire topic today, man. You know, Officer King, right?
Malek. You got to put some respect on it.
Malek. All right. He brought a fire topic. What's the title? You can say the title, bro.
Beware of the dragon's lair.
Beware of the dragon's lair.
Claw
man.
have
Like a
mercy.
fire movie.
Right, some of y'all brothers, hey, beware is a warning. It's
Yes.
a warning, bro. Some of y'all brothers, y'all see that warning. Y'all see what's going on in the scriptures. Y'all see these sisters' attributes, and sometimes y'all don't take heed to that warning.
Them attributes don't be attributes.
Yeah, don't be attributing. So we have to bring it out. It's a topic that we always bring out, but brothers still be making a mistake, and then they just open the layer and just walk right in.
Man,
Get enough of it.
He said they open the lair and walk right
Just
in.
walk right in.
Claw
Make
have
yourself
mercy.
at home.
To a deep
You know what I'm saying?
bitch.
Oh my
So
God.
we're going to bring it.
physically and spiritually.
Claw have mercy.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Physically and spiritually. You got something? Physically and spiritually, they walk into that layer. But we're going to get right into it. We only got an hour, so let's get right into it.
All right.
We're going to bring this out. And I want to say this before we put this video on.
Mm-hmm.
You got some of you simp brothers, right, that allow women to have this behavior, right? It's built these dragon layers.
Right.
That's what's happened. They've built these dragon layers because some of you weak brothers, you simp brothers, you allow this bad behavior. But the men of the Lord here, we don't allow that.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna correct it according to the scriptures, and we gonna bring it out.
Right.
Come on, let's get right into it.
Eyes. You know what I'm saying? But what's up? Are you a supporter or a hater?
I support most of your perspectives, bro. The only thing I kind of would like to push back on is how you and a lot of podcasters be talking about how you think men should run things.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop it.
Stop. He said he trying to basically come back at this brother here because this is a man podcast, right? This is this is the manosphere.
Right.
Showing you, guess what? You need to be a man. The man needs to be the leader in the household. And this brother is pushing back against that, right?
Right.
The Bible says that the man needs to be the leader. Can we get that in 1 Corinthians?
Let's get it. Bring it out.
Let's get it. We're going to get that in 1 Corinthians.
Get the Bible.
We're going to give me Bible.
Give me Bible.
Give me Bible. Read that.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man.
The head of the what?
The head of the woman is the man.
There is a divine order to the scriptures.
Right.
And when we leave that divine order, you're going to see later how we get degeneracy in our communities. We get degeneracy in our nation. So this brother is one of those brothers that is he basically opening the door to the dragon lair.
Straight up.
He's welcoming the dragon by saying this rhetoric here. Read that again.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man.
Read.
And the head of Christ is God.
That's it. All right. Play the video. So we established the divine order of the Most High God. Even Christ has a head, and he follows an order because he has God over him. Right. So how much more us that we have to get back in that divine order?
That's right.
Go ahead.
What's your thoughts on it? You think that men shouldn't run things?
I think it's complex, man. I think that I mean, if you wanna, let's do it biologically, right? So I hear you break it down a lot, and you talk about how, biologic.
I think it's complex.
Listen. I want y'all to really key in on the subtleties here, right?
Right.
You see this a lot. A sister throw an accusation out,
Right. Brother.
and then you ask, okay, articulate, what do you mean exactly? And you get this fumbling, that mumble rap stuff.
If you're confident about something, it should be like
Stand on business.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Exactly.
5.
Exactly.
Bro, and you see he said it was complex. Hey, when we read that scripture in 1 Corinthians, I didn't see nothing complex
Man,
about that.
Very easy.
A caveman could do it.
Right, very easy. God, Christ, man, woman, simple.
Real simple.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Basically, men are stronger than women, and men should lead women based off of some biological facts, right? And I get that, but I think you a lot of times you leave out the fact that biologically, from a cellular perspective, like when you get real deep into it, I think women are, for some reason, I ain't want to be religious, but for some reason, the Creator chose women to bring forth life. Even if you look at their chromosomes.
Stop it.
Oh,
Stop it.
Bruh.
Stop it.
Deep.
Stop it.
Deep dummy.
He said red fish, blue fish. Let me show you, brother. Do you understand, brother?
Right.
Lord have
Okay,
mercy.
so first, let's go to 1 Corinthians 11. It's a lot of order in 1 Corinthians 11. You know that? Go to verse 8.
Bring it up.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man.
Wait. You was way fast on that. Slow that thing down. Read it again.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 8.
Come on.
For the man is not of the woman,
The Bible says the man is not of the woman. Come on.
but the woman of the man.
Come on.
Neither was the man created for the woman,
The man was not created for the woman.
but the woman for the man.
So what Bible is this brother talking about? Because he mentioned religion, and then he said, well, women have the power to bring forth life. Last time I checked, didn't Eve come after Adam?
Out of the man.
That's right?
Yeah, you're 100.
Seed comes from the man.
Because you have to have a seed in order to produce life,
Right.
right? That's not taken away from what a woman does. She got to incubate that seed for 9+ months. That's a heavy thing, right? But life comes from where? The man. Point blank. Period.
No bomb. No bomb.
Dang, no bomb.
They, Claude
It
have
comes
mercy.
from
Dang.
the man.
Bomb.
Silence.
Yeah.
Damn, come on,
Silence.
IT.
That's how the women feel about this right there, though.
Damn.
Late bombs.
The late bomb.
Just like from the man. Okay. I guess.
All right, come on.
Emotional damage.
Go ahead.
And play.
The X chromosomes are like 4 times bigger than Y chromosomes. If you look at the population on the planet, you can see that, you know, it's probably like 8 to 10 to 12 women to one man. And so just for some biological reasons alone, I think that women, okay, even when you look at it, you talk about leading and teaching, most of the times women are the first teachers in all of our lives. You know, men, women, it don't really matter what gender. So I just think that when you talk about leading in relationships, I think that
Okay,
women...
hold on. Wait a minute. So he said that women are the first teachers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get Titus 2 real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go on and get it. Let's just break this down a little bit. Since he said he want to go deep, we gonna go deep with the Bible.
Give me Bible.
Come on.
Titus 2:1.
3.
Verse 3. The book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers.
Come on.
Not given to much wine, teachers of good things.
So look, these are the attributes that the aged women are supposed to be teaching the younger women. Also, they do teach the young men to a certain point, right? Nobody's denying that. But watch this. Go to 1 Corinthians. We back into Corinthians, chapter 14, and I think I want verse 33.
Bring it out.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 14 and verse 33.
Come on.
For God is not the author of confusion,
Now, the first thing he said is God is not the author of confusion. Come on.
but of peace, as in all churches of the saints.
Now read the next verse.
Let your women keep silence in the churches.
Come on.
For it is not permitted unto them to speak,
Uh-huh.
but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law.
Now, guess what? When it comes to teaching the nation, right? That is a man's job. It's always been a man's job. Who taught Eve? Adam taught Eve. Did he not? When Eve started to teach something, what was the first thing she taught?
Idolatry.
Let's get it. Just so we on the same page here. Go to Genesis 3, and we're gonna get right to the point.
Verse 6.
Yes.
The book of Genesis, chapter 3 and verse 6. When the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes.
So when she learned what she learned, she went to go teach her husband. Watch this.
And a tree to be desired to make one wise. She took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat.
And he did eat. And we know after that what happened. The Most High was like, who told you was naked?
Right, 7.
You're right. Go ahead, read verse 7. Come on.
And the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked. And they sewed fig leaves together, and made themselves aprons.
Read.
And they heard the voice of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord.
Why they had to go hide themselves? Wait a minute. Something has happened. They haven't had to hide themselves before. Why you scared now?
Exactly.
Because now something has changed, right? Go ahead.
God hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God amongst the trees of the garden.
Okay.
And the Lord God called unto Adam and said unto him, Where art thou? And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself. And he said, Who told thee that thou wast naked?
Now skip down to verse 16. Come on.
Verse 16.
So now we know that there is an issue between between the man and between the Most High. Come on.
Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
And this is where the order in 1 Corinthians 11 was first established, so that it obviously had to be stated at this point. The man is over the woman, right? Now hold on, because we missed something. We gotta break this down, because right now we dealing with a simp here on this video, right? But who was the first simp? Where was the first simp act committed? Give me verse 12.
Verse 12. And the man said, the woman whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat.
Now you see that? The brother did not take accountability. He knew what the assignment was. He was the top G on the planet, and he reduced himself just in this act right here by listening to his woman against what God said, and then not taking accountability for the action that he caused.
Let me say this.
Lord, have mercy.
Read verse 17.
Verse 17. And unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow thou shalt eat of it all the days of thy life.
So stop. So, like you were saying in verse 12, when he tried to blame his wife and not take accountability, did the Lord deal with that? No, the Lord didn't deal with that. The Lord said, no, it's your fault because you the leader.
Right.
It doesn't matter what your wife did. You the leader. So it all comes back to you, man. Because you the leader. You're the head over the woman, like it said in Corinthians. You wasn't created for her. She was created for you.
Right.
So you should have been checking her.
Also, how back in Titus 2, it was talking about how women are supposed to teach younger women these attributes, right? Where did she get it from? The first man had to teach his wife, this is how you operate. This is how I like things done. This is what you should do. This is what you shouldn't do.
Let's get that out the scripture.
Come on. What you got?
Bring it out.
36 and 24.
Let's get it.
Bring it out.
Because we're not saying, y'all sisters, y'all can't just do
Absolutely.
nothing.
Right.
That y'all just doormats. Because
Right.
y'all sisters like to look
That's
at
how
it
they
like
take
that.
it.
Right.
That's how they take it.
We in slavery.
No accountability.
No,
Right.
know your role.
All we're saying is we got to move how the Most High God said things.
That's right.
Bring it out.
Go ahead and read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 36 and verse 24.
24, yes, sir.
He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession.
So right there, we already know when you have a possession, you're going to take care of that possession, right? I don't know I'm not going to say that. I don't know no one that has a possession like you got your new car, right? When you get the new car, you're going to wash that thing all the time.
Right.
You're going to make sure the oil's changed, make sure you put the right gas in it,
Right.
etc., right? And this is what we have to do when we get this possession with this, which is our wives. Read on.
A help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. Where no hedge is.
Where no what?
Where no hedge is.
And that goes into what we were talking about in Corinthians and the hedges that Adam didn't do
Right.
when he was supposed to.
Right.
Not being a simp and not doing what the Most High want him to do as a man and setting up these hedges. This sister, this is how I want my house to be. Sister, this is how I want you to teach the children. This is what I want you to teach the children. Sister, this is how I want you to be as a wife. This is what I need from you. This is the hedges that we have to set up as men. Read on.
Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled.
That's when the woman goes out of control. That's when things happen, is because you're not being a man, which this guy right here has a problem with him bringing out us coming together as being men. I know they're coming from a worldly point, but we're coming from a spiritual point of view. Being a man is more than your parts.
Right.
A man is being able to set up these hedges according to God's word.
That's right.
So the possession won't spoil you.
All praises.
No bomb.
No bombs.
Oh my
Damn.
God. What's
Hey,
happening
he
out
brought some fun.
Why? You want to know why there's no bombs? Read that last part of the 25.
Don't do them like
All right.
that.
Leave them alone. All right.
Just to leave back off of I want that thought to be there. The man, if the woman is supposed to be there, she's supposed to be the foundation teaching everything, and she didn't learn nothing from the man. Then why would the woman need to go to the man to learn anything?
Right.
Right.
Read that again.
Damn.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 14 and verse 33. For God is not the author of confusion.
Notice that he starts this off with the thought that it's confusion in what he's going to say next. Read.
But of peace, as in all churches of the saints.
Come on.
Let your woman keep silence in the churches.
Because it's confusion for her to be the leader. That's what it's letting you know. Read.
For it is not permitted unto them to speak.
Read.
But they are commanded to be under obedience.
They commanded to be under obedience, like I said in Genesis 3:16. He shall rule over thee. Read.
As also saith the law.
Read.
And if they will learn anything.
And if they will learn anything, because the husband sets the foundation in the home,
Right.
they'll do what?
Let them ask their husbands at home.
Boom. That's what it is. Because there's a divine order. So this guy, he's all off.
One more thing, because he mentioned leadership and teaching, right? Give me Isaiah 3:12. Because the Bible is very clear on the roles that a man and a woman are supposed to play. Give me that, Isaiah 3:12.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 12.
Come on.
As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Because see, what he say? He said, and when it comes to leading and teaching, I think that women have like a better position, or however he worded it. But let's see what the scriptures say. Come on.
Oh, my people.
Oh, my people. Now, this is talking about what? The nation of people. This is not just talking about young women. Come on.
They which lead thee cause thee to err.
Come on.
And destroy the way of thy path.
It said they will destroy the way of your path. That's why the Most High from the beginning set up men to lead.
And that goes into the without no hedge.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
Possession spoiled.
There
Exactly.
There it is. Come on.
We got a bomb.
Lord have mercy. Come on.
We got time stamps.
Just for some biological reasons alone, I think that women, okay, even when you look at it, you talk about leading and teaching, most of the times women are the first teachers in all of our lives. You know, men, women, it don't really matter what gender. So I just think that when you talk about leading in relationships, I think that women, that one of their most supreme traits is their ability to submit to us.
Wait,
Because
stop. Do y'all see what's happening here?
Lord.
Do you see the confusion here?
Bruh.
He don't know the Bible.
He don't even know what he's saying right now.
Right.
He said when it comes to leading and teaching, I think that and you know what's crazy? I think that as he was going into what he was trying to say, in his mind was like, nigga, you know this
don't make
this
sense.
don't
It don't compute.
This does not compute.
He said abort the
So he
mission.
pivoted.
Right.
Abort. So he pivoted. He hit a Heisman on him real quick.
Right.
And tried to pivot into something that he's not even making no sense at
At
this
all.
point.
Look at the
Rambling.
brother's face with the hat.
Look
Yeah,
at
he's
he's
looking
like, are you finished already?
Yeah, he looking like,
No
what the hell is this brother
Hey,
talking about?
I think that's all we need on this.
Yeah,
on
Okay,
this.
okay.
This is
Go to the next.
depressing.
Go to the next one. What we want to get into it? We want to get into the layer.
Yeah, let's get into the layer.
That's why his face was masked up too.
Yo,
Yeah.
I was gonna say the brother couldn't even uncover his face.
Right.
Right.
Well,
I
he
don't know
said
it,
he said he got stung by a wasp. Or he was
Yeah.
swollen. That's what he said.
No, we gonna give you some traits of these women, like Officer Rouvain just brought out in Isaiah 3 about these women that are leading the men. Right? Go ahead.
You marry a woman that's been with 10 different men. That's
Stop.
a lot.
So look, we've gone over this time and time again. We have scientific evidence that every time a man imprints himself on a woman, he posts up in her womb and he don't ever leave. He don't ever leave. So what does that mean? If you dealing with a sister, because brothers in the truth, right? Our sisters are working on getting themselves together. But guess what? Their past matters. Because when you in a relationship with them, you start seeing those traits of all those different people that they was dealing with. Them spirits be coming out. Dang, I ain't know her sister had this spirit on her. It's because of the nigga that she used to deal with had that spirit on him. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
And
like that
also
picture we had.
going
You gotta ring your bell so we can hear you, sir.
Yeah, bro.
The hell is this?
And when these sisters, when they get all these brothers imprinting on them, right? For some reason, or what happens is they start to grow wings.
Yeah.
And they start to fly in the air and breathe in.
fire-breathing dragons. Like Cisco talking about unleash the dragon.
Right, bro. He didn't put it down. Like,
he said, I don't think you really want to unleash the dragon.
And you wonder why. They
don't
have
it. Right.
Flying.
You don't got the same energy.
Oh, my God. You're right.
Your feet's not the same size. Where's this stuff coming from? You don't have what?
What you say? What you about to say, Benson?
Go ahead. He rang the bell, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's like that video we had on the Sabbath a couple of weeks ago with that had the black hole with all the skulls in it.
Right.
We gonna get that.
Oh,
that one right
oh,
there.
Lord.
That right there. Oh,
You know what?
Gonna put it
Oh
up
my
for
God.
Hey, hold that. Give me that definition that I gave you, the succubus, because this is the opposite end, right? You got a woman, she's imprinted with different men. But watch what this says. Read that.
Succubus. A succubus is a female-looking demon.
Is a what?
Female-looking demon.
Uh-oh.
Or supernatural entity.
A supernatural entity. Look, when a brother get swept up with a sister spitting game at him, you know what I'm saying? She done enticed a man. He done got swept up by a supernatural entity. Come on.
Bro. In folklores, who appears in dreams.
Come on.
To seduce men.
Guess what? They seduce men in real life. Come on.
To seduce men, usually through sexual activity.
According
to religious tradition, a succubus needs semen to survive.
Look, watch this. Watch this.
Oh my gosh.
You know what's crazy? You take a sister that used to be a virgin. Now she's out in the world. She's being imprinted. What is that causing? She's metamorphosing into a succubus. Come on.
Needs semen to survive. Repeated sexual activity with the succubus will result in a bond being formed between the succubus and the man.
You see that? And that's when brothers start simping. She in the seduction process. The brother already simping, drinking bath water, paying car notes and bills. She don't even have his last name.
Damn, Judah.
Come on.
And a succubus will drain or harm the man with whom she is having intercourse.
All right, give me.
Hey, was he finna say drain the main vein? That's what it sounded like he was finna say.
Claude have mercy.
Oh,
That's
my
what
God.
it sounded
Sucking
like he
your
was finna
soul
say.
out.
Bruh, for real.
Hold on. Give me First Esdras 4.
Sucking
Watch
her.
this. It said a succubus will drain or harm the man whom she is having intercourse with.
Bro, sucking
Yes, give me that.
masculinity.
The book of
out,
First-
brother. Damn. Go ahead.
The book of First Esdras, chapter 4, and verse 26.
Uh-huh.
Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women,
That man has been harmed and drained. Come on.
and become servants for their sakes.
Golly. You see that? He's a slave now. Put that picture back up. Come on. That's where he at. He in the sunken place. The deep ditch.
Bro, and we try to warn brothers when we bring this stuff out, but you know, if you a simp and you got that simp mentality, you gonna be harmed and drained by the succubus.
And
Harmed and drained.
The
God.
repercussion of the simp mentality is if you go up to verse 23, read that. real quick.
Yep.
Because look what the simp mentality had this simp do for a woman.
Come on.
The book of First Esdras, chapter 4, and verse 23. Yea, a man taketh a sword, and goeth his way, to rob, and to steal, and to sail upon the sea, and upon rivers,
He's going through all limits for this woman, Reed.
and looketh upon a lion.
He's going to have the boldness to look
Yo,
upon a
for
lion.
real.
He's going to put himself in a situation that's unrealistic because I love this woman.
Wow.
Read on.
And goeth in the darkness, and when he hath stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love.
Damn.
Now wait, notice he breaking commandments in there.
Yep.
He robbing, stealing.
Yep.
All the commandments, bro.
Oh my God.
All the commandments. That's that simphood, man.
Damn, bro. What's the next stuff?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go to the next
Keep
one.
it
'Cause,
moving.
we gotta keep it. We got a lot. We got a lot.
Come on.
Here we go.
Predicts divorce. What predicts divorce?
Well, I have to give credit where credit's due, but the most long-standing research into marriage and relationships was by the Gottman Institution, and they did the most scientific and objective analysis of relationships, and they studied 10,000 couples in a lab over a couple of days, and they were able to predict with 80% accuracy which couples would stay together and which ones would get divorced within a year. And it was so simple what they were able to find, and it was simple thing as responding to each other's bids for connection. What I mean by this is when we have a partnership where one person comes home and expresses an emotion, the other one picks up on it, that partnership has the base levels to last a really long time. So it could be a simple thing like you come home from work and say, oh, I'm so tired, and your partner says, why, what's wrong? Simple connection. From that connection, they trust each other, and then they start to lean into each other. But if you come home and you're like, I'm so tired, and your partner either says nothing or says, why are you tired? I'm the one that's been with the kids all day, or what have you done all day? I've been at work all day. That turning away from each other's emotional needs is the training ground for divorce.
Damn.
You gotta pay attention to this type of stuff. You gotta pay attention to this type of stuff when you're proven, and then also this goes for brothers that's married as well. Bruh, if you come in, that's crazy. You come in from a hard day's work, right? You working 12 hours a day or whatever, and you tired, and you come in to tell your wife, right? Oh, I'm tired, and she telling you, well, why you tired? I was over here at the house for 12 hours with the kids, and I was doing this, that, and the third. Bro, that go to Ephesians real quick. Go to Ephesians and then give me that. See that the wife reverence her husband.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 33. Nevertheless, let every one of you in particular so love his wife, even as himself. And the wife, see that she reverence her husband.
See that she reverence her husband. You supposed to reverence him. Don't be. Christ was selfless. As a wife, you supposed to be selfless. Your role and your desire is supposed to be unto your husband. So when he comes home and says he's tired, you're not supposed to tell him that. Yeah, I'm tired, and it supersedes everything he got going on. No, you your desire is supposed to be unto him. Reverence is deep respect. So you're supposed to make that man feel like, hey, this is peace when he comes home. When he tired, he gonna be able to get rejuvenated when he comes home.
That's right.
That's how it's supposed to be. And that's a lot of times when y'all brothers are entering, we trying to tell y'all, hey, don't enter into that dragon's lair. You gonna get the opposite. You gonna get the woman just like this, where when you come in, guess what? She gonna beat you down even more.
Man.
And she gonna be telling you about her problems instead of worrying about what you got going on. Her desire ain't gonna be unto you.
No, that's facts. Get a Sirach 25:23 to back up what Officer Nehemiah said. Just think about it. Because I'm sure all brothers done been there at one point. Man, you come in the door, you just work 12, 16 hours. You come in the door, and all you got is problems and nagging, and you didn't do this, and you forgot to take out the trash, or why you didn't get this done. Watch this. Come on.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 23. A wicked woman abateth the courage.
Come on.
Maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart.
Look, you've been out. Look, you had to fight through the traffic. You had to deal with stuff at work. You work for Esau, so you know there's always that. He see you in there with your friend is on, so he's always antagonizing you. And all you want to do is come home to peace. But before you walk in that door, you already know you ain't getting no peace. Come on, read.
A woman that will not comfort her husband is in distress, maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
A man that can't even come home to get peace in his own house, where he resides over, where he pays the bills, that's not a good thing. So now, you know what he's doing? He's finding ways not to come home. He's working late, or he's, if you in the truth, then guess what? You at the school, you with the brothers till 2 a.m. in the morning. You leave there, go home, take a shower. You ain't got to be to work till 9 a.m. You back in the office at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Brother be like, are
crazy.
you sure y'all want to leave right now?
Right.
And the crazy part about it, and we about to get into the, I see this video about to come out. We about to get into it. The crazy part about it is it's not, the women make it so complex to try to please a man, right?
Right.
They make it very complex. This is gonna go into it a little bit about the man's appetite. Bro, be quiet, cook me some food, give me some due benevolence.
That dude, yes.
Right? and then do what I say. Don't be what do you call it? Don't be disagreeable. Don't always be trying to go back and forth with me. If I tell you something, do it.
Right.
That's it.
It's so simple.
It's so simple, but y'all make it so complex, right? And that's y'all building that layer. Flying up. Go ahead, play this video.
I remember my grandfather telling me, God rest his soul, before he passed away, that men have.
So notice, stop it. She said that she learned this from her grandfather, and I want to preface that because Officer Ravane was bringing out the fact that the woman learns from the man. Right. So this sister actually learned this from her grandfather, which you sisters should be learning from older men, like how to conduct yourself. Read.
Appetites that you have to tend to. He said men are not complicated. He said, I'm just going to break it down to you. He told me, he said, men have a physical appetite, a visual appetite, a sexual appetite, and an emotional appetite. And for a minute, I really didn't understand it when I was younger, but as I got older, it really started to click. It always stayed with me. He said, physically, you need to make sure that you know how to cook. And if you don't know how to cook, then find out how to cook. And if you can't, then at least have a meal on the stove or in the stove. By the time he get there, that's warm, especially if that man is taking care of the household. He said, it don't take a lot of work. He said it don't. And I watched my grandmother do it. I watched her do it, so I know that I'm capable. He said a visual appetite. He said, keep yourself up. He said, if you're the only woman that this man is going to be with, at least keep yourself up. He said, because men still need to be stimulated visually, so that way they can crave you. He said, and he said, love will still be there. He said, and although your looks will fade, you the one woman that he wants to look at. Give him something. Excite him. Make him imagine something. Tease him. Right? And then there's the sexual. My grandfather told me, he said that, yes, visually you can stimulate a man. He said, but don't forget that men are sexual in nature. He said, and so they're going to want to do what they want to do to their woman. You're the only woman that he's sleeping with. You're the only woman that he desired. Take some time out of y'all day. He said, look, if y'all got to share the responsibilities, share the responsibilities. You both do things in the house so that way when the kids are down, y'all both can bathe and oil each other down and do what y'all need to do. He said, that's going to help y'all connect. And then last one, he said, men do have an emotional appetite. He said, all men want to feel is appreciated, understood, heard.
Damn, man.
Crazy.
Where's the bomb?
We just read that.
Oh,
Bro,
my God.
I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not hard. And I'm telling y'all make it so complex.
Right.
And it's really easy and y'all brothers, we know that a lot of brothers look for this. Bruh, that's why we're telling you, brothers, beware. We're warning you. If you start to see some of these signs from women, bruh, and they not agreeable, they can't do these type of things, run for the hills, brothers.
And everything is spiritual.
Hell no.
Because when you read Judith 12 and 14, it literally goes into not gainsaying the Lord, doing everything that please him speedily.
Right.
At haste. Meaning you're on top of these things.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
That second point that she made about the appearance, I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
She said something heavy in there. She was like, I saw my grandma do it, and if my grandma could do it, I know I could do it too. That's the sign of a woman that takes accountability, and that's a really distinct, powerful trait that brothers should be watching out for in the proving process, or even if they married. Because if you can't get someone to be like, you know what, I messed up, I'm sorry, you always gonna be spinning your wheels, waiting for them to acknowledge the fact that they wronged you in some type of way, or they violated your emotional appetite. They violated your emotional appetite, and that abateth the courage and make feeble hands and weak knees.
Read that about the beauty of a woman.
The book of Sirach, chapter 36 and verse 22. The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance.
Bruh, these things that they bringing out is biblical. These things are biblical things. And we just showing you through the scriptures. A beauty of you keep yourself up, it's going to cheer your man up. Read.
And a man loveth nothing better.
A man loveth nothing better. We understand, sisters. We understand that y'all got y'all day to day. But if you gonna reverence your husband and you got that deep respect for him, you gonna make that time to make sure that you keep yourself up and cheereth his countenance when he had that long day. Sometimes, when he had that long day, he walk in the house, he all beat down. It's gonna be good for him to see you nice, dressed up. smelling good, lotion, not ashy, not stink.
Yeah, none of them. What do they call them things they be wearing on their head?
Bonnets.
Yeah, none of them
bonnet
bonnets
on the head.
I like the curveballs. Like you're just chilling on the couch, watching, doing what you're doing, and then she turned a corner, just looking.
Oh damn! Oh damn!
Claude, have mercy.
Instead of turning the corner, you're like,
oh damn!
Grandma clothes.
There you
Man. Yeah, can we read verse 23?
Yeah.
Verse 23. If there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue.
Cause look, there's life and death in the tongue, right? That's what we was reading about over in talking about abateth the courage. Be pleasant. Just start with that. Just be pleasant. Come on.
Then is not her husband like other men.
Why? Because a lot of men deal with this type of thing in the household because the modern woman of 2024, they want a traditional man, but they want to operate with the mindset of a modern woman, thinking that they're equal or above the man, thinking that they can run the household better than the man when they should just play their role like we read in 1 Corinthians 11:3. Right. All right, what we got?
Hey, because we
about to run out.
Hey, get that one that says respect the man. Respect the man. That's what I want on that one.
I gotta always learn how to talk to the king in you. I don't care how mad I get. And I learned that in therapy, that for me to manifest the man that I wanted in my life, I had to learn how to always speak to him like the man I wanted in my life, even when I'm mad at him.
Teach that shit.
You know what I'm saying? I had to learn how to speak to the man that I wanted in my life all the time. I needed to speak to him as that man. Even when we get upset with each other, there are rules. We don't hit below the belt. Like, it's a lot of things and a lot of growing that I've done, but we've all got to get to that place. As Black women, we've got to get back to a place where we are respecting them. Because I can't expect you to show up and protect and love and provide, and I don't even know how to talk to you.
Hey, get this real quick, because I just want to read through this real quick. Get Sirach 25:13, and then we gonna read that. We gonna jump a couple verses, then I'm gonna turn it to the brothers, and then we gonna dive into this.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
And any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. What is the Most High telling you here, bruh? That's why we telling y'all brothers, beware of this dragon layer, of these sisters sometimes, especially when you're in the proving stage. You got to beware of the wickedness of a woman. It says any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, meaning letting you know that wickedness goes far, has depths. Read on, jump to verse 16.
Verse 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman.
It said he'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon, a fire-breathing dragon, a lion that could rip you from limb to limb.
Meaning she's worse than that.
Right.
Both of them combined.
Yes, that's why he said in 13. But the wickedness of a woman, it has depths. It says, give me the plague of a heart, but give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
Crazy.
That's letting you know that thing has depths. That's why we telling you, brothers, beware of a woman like this, because if you get into a type of situation like this, where you marry a woman like this, a wicked woman, guess what? You gonna have problems. She ain't gonna speak to the king in you.
Man,
you gonna watch. Read down. Read to verse. Read 17 and 18 real quick.
Verse 17. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth.
So it ain't gonna matter how she look, because guess what? It's gonna change the way she look.
Right.
All that stuff you was looking at, all those what do you call those things?
Superficial.
Thank you. That's a better word. The superficial things that you saw in the process. Oh, she's beautiful. She looks like this, and all. Once you get with her, and she wicked as hell, and she worse than that dragon. Guess what's gonna happen? All that countenance, all that beauty is gonna go out the window. Because watch verse 18.
Verse 18. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly.
He gonna be that brother that come in every day talking about, oh damn.
Yeah.
What?
Man, what'd she do this time?
Damn. Bring out 20, officer.
Come on, read on. Read verse 20.
Verse 20. As the climate.
No, read 19 and 20.
Yeah.
Verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Read.
Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
You see that there? You brothers that ain't proving right, y'all brothers ain't taking y'all time. Y'all gonna end up in the dragon's lair. I'm telling y'all. Y'all opening the door right up in there. Hey, what, man, it's hot up in here. What the hell's going on?
Hello.
She in there just floating. Yeah, I got you, nigga. Damn. You ready?
Damn. This fire.
Read on.
Verse 20. As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged.
You understand that? Think about you, an old brother.
Right.
You trying to climb up a sandy way.
Man.
Bro, you know how hard that is. You an old bro. That as it says, as the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged. Read.
So is a wife full of words to a quiet man.
You come in, you just want some peace and quiet. You know this bill and that bill and
that sounds annoying.
Gotta do this and do that. I'm telling you, that's all. That's what's going. Look, put that picture up there.
How to train
that's the brother walking in from the brother walking in from work.
And she looked like that too.
She got her lipstick on. She's all dolled up.
Look. Damn man.
Well,
you can't make a dragon look pretty.
Right. Put the little lipstick on it.
That's what I'm saying.
With them teeth.
Oh,
got it.
I mean, she even got scales on her and everything.
Shoot. Read now read 23.
Verse 23. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
So a woman that won't comfort her husband in distress. You know what distress is? I'm gonna give you one big distress. Work.
Thank you.
Work is stress for us. Y'all think it ain't stress because sometimes we don't show it.
Right.
But guess what? Work is stressful to have another. Think about it. We know in the scriptures that we seek a country, right?
Right.
And we know that we seek a heavenly country, and we know what's at the end of that, right?
Right.
But then we have to deal with somebody being over us that we know that it's not supposed to be that way.
But then you gotta come home,
right,
and listen to some BS,
right.
You gotta come home and get a bite of a pizza, her pizza.
Crazy word,
bro. That's why the sister said in the other video, you gotta speak to sisters. Y'all gotta speak to the king and that brother.
And did you notice she said, "I learned in therapy."
Damn.
I thought that was real heavy because what does that mean? That sister finally took accountability.
Thank you.
She finally cut off the revolving door of brothers falling into the doggone vag.
And she said she did it all the time.
Right.
You know how sisters, when they get in their feelings, all of a sudden the stuff that was a pattern.
Right.
Stop for a little bit. You're like, wait a minute, normally you would do this. But
right. Why did they keep leaving?
Exactly. Hey, y'all want to get in on it? I know you.
What you come on, Toby, my man?
No, you good. You want to get in on it? Let's get to the let's get some more in the dragon lair.
Yeah, let's get it. Play that piece.
Try to get all these.
So you mean to tell me I just pulled a 13-hour shit?
Wait a minute.
Look how she look, though. Look how she look.
And she eating in his face. She eating in his face.
I thought that was a dude at first, but go ahead.
No, for real. Wait. No, you're right. Because look how when he came home, look what she got on. Looking like a Momo. What they call it?
The beauty of a woman cheered the counter. What is that? What's her name? Earl?
Damn.
She wouldn't even face him.
Oh my God.
Turn away.
Damn. Smacking in his face.
This nigga want my pizza.
Go ahead, bro.
And I ain't got no food to come home to? Huh?
Why you didn't get something on your way home?
Stop. She talking with a mouth full of food.
She said, why didn't you get something on your way home?
Wow.
Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do something for yourself, nigga? That's literally what she said.
Did he say 30 hours?
13.
Okay.
Come on.
You got raggedy cousin.
Look, I just pulled a 13-hour shift. You being my wife, I pay all the bills in here.
Damn.
All the dishes clean, your clothes clean.
Stop.
You
Translation. That should be good enough for you, nigga.
You don't see what I did do
all day.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. Make it weak hand and feeble knees. That's
Set
what it is.
herself accountable, yeah. You know you're right. I don't have no food.
It's on to us. Deflect.
Heisman.
Wait, what?
You don't fish me no lunch for my job.
Damn.
And she's still eating.
She didn't even offer him no pizza.
You eating? You work from home.
Wait. She said what?
I can't.
She said, "You want a bite?"
No,
No, she
saying she
didn't
didn't offer him a bite. She didn't even offer the brother no pizza.
I think she said it after you eating, and he said,
Oh, did she? Did she?
want a bite?
She didn't say that. That was him.
Okay,
That was me.
Go ahead.
On to a full course
This is
meal.
leftover that I had from last night.
But I'm saying I can't come home to a
Why
full course meal. What we married for? What we married for?
I'm not your mama. I'm your wife.
Whoa.
She just put
The
herself
dishes
on
clean, your clothes clean, your clothes. You always got to clean clothes when you go to work.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. The dishes are clean, right? But she didn't cook anything today.
Bruh.
She's eating pizza out the microwave. What is the dishes? She didn't cook. Were you talking about the doggone dishes clean? What, from a couple of days ago when you might have made something? What are we talking about here? Come on, I'm sorry.
Bruh.
Can you stop recording me?
I can't come home to a full course meal. Working all these long goddamn hours, I can't come home to a full course meal. Huh? I just knew I was gonna come home and have some food on the goddamn stove.
Yo!
Hey, all the way down to the crust. She ain't all the way down to the crust.
God.
Here.
She hate that man.
Bro.
He's supposed to get the damn big piece of chicken. What the hell is this?
Exactly.
She gonna give him a damn half a pizza.
That ain't a half. That ain't a half.
Oh, she gave
That's
him the
20.
crust.
That's like 20%.
Damn.
So, brothers,
Go
take
ahead,
heed. Take heed.
What you got?
Hey, the scriptures say the husbandman that laboreth shall be the first partaker of the fruit.
Right.
He's supposed to get first of everything, the best of everything.
Exactly.
He going out working 13 hours, bro. He should get that 13-hour shift food. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But when he first brought it up, she just kept eating all the way down to the crust. Oh, you want this? Damn,
bro.
She had two
She don't
pieces.
want to get. She don't want to
She
give him
had
that
two
piece.
pieces
She
of
just
pizza.
doing that because he pressing.
Yeah,
That's it.
She doing that because he got the camera on.
Right.
She like, damn, I don't want to look that bad on.
Wow.
I know this nigga gonna post this.
Right.
Wow.
Damn. Hey, put the put the one he cooked his own dinner. Mine over there. It's like under mine. I want to show another one of those.
Damn it.
See, some brothers resort to this. You know what I mean? This brother's just mad as hell. Some brothers just simp out and do this.
So after a long, hard day at work, I come home and I find that my wife hasn't made us any dinner yet. So instead of divorcing her, I decided to make dinner myself.
All right, since one of the only things I know how to cook is spaghetti, that's what I'm gonna make.
First, we're gonna bring a pan with some olive oil in it and try to bring it up to a boil. All right, once it's boiling, grab the gluten-free for Evelyn. Right in there. So I told my wife to help me film while I drain the pasta, and this is what she does.
You want me to sound like you? He's pouring the spaghetti into the drainer.
The drainer?
The strainer.
Sure know what the equipment is. Damn. Oh my God.
You need a little bit of lotion on the elbows. Okay, he drains it. ¿Y qué más? And drops the spaghetti on the floor.
This is for baby when she comes by.
No, you didn't. And then he puts it.
Speed it up a little bit.
Evelyn is on live. So she told me to get her good side, so this is it.
She on
All
social
up
media.
close and
Go ahead. Go ahead. That's why he ain't got no food. She on social media. Go ahead.
personal. You get your homegrown
She hella obese.
tomato sauce. And you pour it in here when it's ready. So you mix the sauce with the... No le eche mucha sal for you.
Look, she eating though.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good. I see you, Chef Daddy. I see you.
As you can see, my kids were ravished and starving.
Whoa!
Damn.
Whoa!
Damn. He's so kind.
Look. Thank you. Issachar! And I'm gonna say this because we gonna have to wrap it up. I'm gonna say this, and I'll let the officers get their thoughts real quick. Hey, some of you brothers, y'all gonna come home and y'all gonna complain that she ain't cooking, but some of you brothers is gonna be simps. y'all gonna accept it. Y'all gonna come in, and you know what? You're gonna be like, damn, I'm hungry. The kid's hungry. Let me go ahead and let me just cook the food and do everything. Let me work and let me put on the apron. Bro, you simp brothers, man. Don't
Lord,
accept this type of behavior, bro. If you see this type of behavior, run, bro. He didn't bring it out. He didn't bring out the snares and the traps.
Yeah, let's get snares and the traps real
Bring out the
quick.
snares and the traps. and then we'll end it
Ecclesiastes.
right.
Why he's getting that, in the beginning of the video, he said, instead of divorcing her,
bruh,
I did this.
Right.
Brothers,
bruh.
Once you marry, you marry.
You in there.
Unless
unless
it's a two fornication. So you
Yeah.
stuck.
That's why you gotta beware of the dragon's lair. Go ahead.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 26. I find more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her. But the sinner,
the simp,
shall be taken by her.
Damn. Where's the SIM card?
I threw it on the ground. Hey, so brothers, we hope you glean something from today's class. Sisters, we hope you glean something from today's class. If you the sister that's floating in the air with your wings and blowing fire, hey, take accountability. Take accountability and fix yourself. But brothers, I'm telling you, don't enter the dragon's lair. If you beware, if you see these attributes, you know she can't cook, she ain't trying to learn how to cook, you know, promiscuous, all these things. Run, brother, for the hills. Run.
Trap meat.
Because if you get in the lair, like Officer Job said, you can't get out. It's a hard way to get out.
It's a sunken place.
You can't get out, bro. Y'all got anything?
No, sir.
Get out.
Get out. And with that, we say shalom.
Shalom.
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
What is nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, His word